Hi, my name is Hiro, and today I'm going to be talking about the education system and the whole issue on the education system. So, I feel like there needs to be a change in the policy relating to this issue because I feel like learning has lost its meaning. Learning is supposed to be fun, you're supposed to be excited to learn about new things. But here, students are losing sleep trying to fix their 78% in math, right? That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be excited to learn new things. You're not supposed to be dreading your report card. And we also have to learn that numbers do not define us. Our mark in school does not define who we are. And I feel like the education systems put so much pressure on our marks. We feel like we need to have like straight 80s, but it's all about learning. It's all about growing up as a person mentally and just exploring new things. I have one quick question. Why aren't the arts treated like math, for example, or English or science? So, freshman year, you come and you need one art course in order to graduate from high school. So, you take visual arts because you have to take it. And then, as soon as you're done that and you don't want to take it anymore, you don't have to take it. But for the people who don't like math, they have to continue taking math even though they don't like it. And I understand that maybe it's you might learn to like it. It's just people who don't want to take math, they feel like they need to take math. And high school students, I feel, are independent. So they're supposed to make their choices. They're supposed to pick what courses they need leading up to post-secondary. They're supposed to pick what courses they want to take in order to achieve their post-secondary goal. But then here we are pressuring them to take math, even though we expect them to make their own decisions. So why can we not allow them to not take math for all 4 years of high school, or 3 years, and just let them take whatever they want to take? For example, if a kid is going to Juilliard, which is an art school, then they may not need to take math. And I'm not just talking about math, I'm talking about science, English, or vice versa. Like, if a person doesn't want to take an arts course, the system is forcing them to take it, then they're not going to be interested in it. They're not going to be engaged in what they're learning, and therefore as soon as the course is done, it's just going to go over their heads. They're not going to remember, or they're not going to care to remember what they learned. And I don't think that's good, because basically just wasting a semester of their lives. Being creative and expressing yourself is equally as important as learning the Pythagorean theorem. The part or the line that made me think in the video would be when he says the education system we have right now is based on the Industrial Revolution, which was so long ago, and it was basically made for people that work in factories. That made me wonder, aren't we supposed to be learning and preparing for the future? Why are we using a system that was made so long ago for people who work in factories? We're supposed to be preparing and learning for the future. Why are we following a system that is training and molding us to be like people in the past? Something else I like to say is I believe that the system does not teach us how to do things in real life. For example, how to do our taxes, how to pay taxes, how to open a bank account. We don't learn all that in school. I have heard many students that have graduated from high school say that they still don't know how to do their taxes. They still don't know the basic life skills and skills that they need in order to succeed and live their life. And I just feel that it's important that we really address this issue, because as soon as students are done high school, they're just expected to know everything. No, we need to learn, because that's what school is for. School is for learning things and using it in your everyday life. My point is, whether their world and whether their post-secondary and their secondary education is art-based, math-based, science-based, English-based, that should be their decision, not the system's.